Hey guys, and a big warm welcome back to the channel. So today I am back in Benidorm. I'm staying in the 4-star Benidorm Plaza Hotel, part of the Climia Hotel group. So I'm going to take you inside and show you what it has to offer. So just a note from a security point of view, at night time there is a key fob that you need to tap your room card on to gain access to the hotel. So security is very good. So this is the reception area where you will come to check in. Check-in desk is just over there to the right hand side. Very friendly staff, very helpful and efficient. Lovely display here for Carnival. This over here you'll find a sitting area, so this is a great place to meet up with family, friends, or just sit and relax, maybe have a read. And that overlooks across to the outside sitting area. Plenty of sunbeds. There is an outdoor stage which is in use in the high season in summer for the entertainment, obviously not in use at the moment. And then I just want to show you something that I have never seen before in a hotel. So this little robot is a concierge, a touchscreen concierge. It gives you loads of different bits of information.
Touchscreen concierges are pretty handy. They provide info-like directions, recommendations,
how cool
and
is
other
this?
helpful tips to make your experience smoother. Enjoy our night shows program. During the summer, we offer live music all nights and 2 weekly visual shows during winter. The program can vary depending on...
So if you want to know anything, this is where you come to ask, or obviously speak to a human over on the desk. So I'm going to take you down to the bar restaurant area. You can get the lift, but just to show you that to get the lift there is another fob that you need to tap your key card on. So again, very good for security. From reception down to the bar is literally just 2 flights of stairs. So that's what we're going to do, be a bit quicker. So down here in the main area, the main bar area, across here to the right is your bar restaurant, which is where you have your breakfast, lunch or evening meal. And I'm going to take you outside first, so we're going to go straight ahead through these doors, and this will take us out to the sun terrace. So ample seating, lots of lounges. And then over here you'll see the swimming pool, which is a year-round swimming pool, heated. So in the winter period, this huge plastic or metal and plastic cover pulls across and turns the outdoor pool into an indoor pool. And it is very nice to use. It's lovely and warm in there, almost tropical, and also available to use in the early evening as well. But you do have to wear a swimming cap. It is mandatory, and they're available to purchase from reception for a very nominal amount. I think it's about €3. And then also going to show you over here, you'll see there's a set of steps across there. Now that will take you up to the sun terrace. There is they call it the solarium, which is a bit of a sun trap, and that's if you just want to relax and chill up those stairs there. Or there is also an option on the lift to press for the solarium floor, and I'm going to show you that when we go up to see the room in a few moments. So I'm going to take you now, have a look at the bar area. So here on the wall you'll find a full programme of the entertainment and what have you. Some days they do nothing, it's just a bit of music. Other days they do have live acts on. I've also seen there's dance classes, and it looks like tonight there is live music with someone with a guitar. And then if we walk down this way, obviously got the bar area across here, very helpful, friendly bar staff. And then there's a full seating area, which never seems to get full. There is ample seating, even if there was a very large number of people in here. This does tend to get a little bit busier early evenings. And if you look over here at the bar, they do offer very drinkable, very reasonably priced wine. It's €2.50 for a glass, which equates to about £1.80 something, I think. There you go, so that's their signature wine at €2.50. And they also offer a wide selection of spirits and beers, Guinness on tap and Amstel beer on tap as well. So they also do an offer for a coffee with a shot or a chapito, if you fancy a liqueur coffee, for a bargain €3.50. So I'm going to take you back upstairs now, and we're going to head to take a look at the room. So as we get out of the lift, I am on the 10th floor. Now, I did request a room away from the lifts and a quiet room, and they're very nicely obliged. So I'm in room 1008, key card obviously to open the room. And there's a slot on the wall for your key card, as there is with a lot of hotels in Spain and Canaries. So I'm going to show you the bathroom, etc. in a minute. So this is a standard double room. As I said, I have stayed here before on a few occasions, and this is just a normal standard room. There are superior rooms available, which I have stayed in before. But this is a standard, more than adequate for me. Plenty of space to move around. The bed is a memory foam mattress, I believe. It is exceptionally comfortable. I have had a couple of really good nights' sleep. I have been here a couple of days, so I do apologise that my personal effects are scattered around. So, either side of the bed, you've got sockets and also a USB port as well. And there is a reading light that adjusts, the little sort of snaky ones that you can bend. And you'll see up there air conditioning, which also operates in heat mode, which I have needed a couple of times. It does get very chilly at night time at this time of year, especially the other night when it absolutely threw it down with rain, but heats the room up nice and quickly. There is also central heating. You see a radiator over there, but that hasn't come on. I'm guessing it's not cold enough for that. Great big telly on the wall, an LG flat screen LED TV, which does have English channels, limited, but does have English TV. Great big mirror, floor to ceiling, when you get yourself ready to hit the town. And then over here, you'll see, excuse my pantry. So I've got some crisps and a bottle of gin. So yeah, plenty of space to put your bits and pieces. And then down here, got tea and coffee making facilities. Now, they don't provide you with ceramic cups or mugs in a standard room. They are paper cups, which isn't great, but you know what, it's not the end of the world. All I did, I haven't had any hot drinks in here so far, but all I did, went to the supermarket and bought some plastic cups for a couple of euros. That does me. So down here you've got a phone to contact reception, and then in this cupboard is a mini fridge. Got the essentials in there, beer and wine. You do get a couple of bottles of water complimentary. They were in there when I arrived. And then if we just go around here, this is your great big double wardrobe. Ample hanging space. You've got drawers underneath and a safe. Now, if you book directly with the hotel, amongst other advantages, which I'll come on to later, the safe is complimentary, it is included, which is a great big win for me. I've got a big thing about paying for safes. I think it's something that should always be free. But if you book directly with the hotel, that is completely gratis. You do have a blanket up there if it does get particularly cold. And then on the wall here, again, another thing I really like, these hooks, just for putting things on here like your hoodie, your lightweight backpack, my little ale hot brolly that I bought, and I got caught out in the rain. And then into the bathroom, spotlessly clean. Every single day you get your towels changed if you wish. You just pop them in, well, I just pop them in the shower when they've been used, so they know what to replace. Great big walk-in shower, and it's got such power to it. It's a very, very powerful shower, great pressure, and oodles of hot water. And you do get the complimentary soap, bath gel and shampoo, so you don't have to bring it from home. Bidet. I don't know about you, but I've never actually used a bidet. I think I'm a bit scared. Anyway, and just a note, see there on the towels, it says Climia. When I first checked in, the towels had the old logo on, the GF Hotels, which was the previous incarnation of the group that owns this hotel. They've changed the name to Climia. And then vanity unit by the sink. Little bin underneath, there is a little stool under there as well. Hairdryer, and they do give you hand soap as well. So yeah, lovely bathroom, ample toilet rolls, always 2 there spare, plus the one that's obviously on the wall. And then I'm going to take you to the balcony. So I drew the curtains just to give you the lighting effect, because obviously you've got that nice strip of lighting that runs above the headboard. But then if I pull back these curtains, there we go, this is your balcony. Nice and spacious, plenty of room to move around. Got a couple of chairs and a table, ashtray if you're a smoker, and the little drying rack for your, you know, if you want to rinse your smalls, or you've got wet swimming shorts or costume or whatever. Now, I have got a slight gripe. Now, it's only a small one, but the condition of the balcony isn't great. This could do with a bit of attention. You've got little spots of rust here and there. Could do with a lick of paint. The tiling's seen better days. There's bits of tiles missing. All this business up here by the aircon, you know, there's all cracks. Yeah, it's not great. But you know what, it's not the end of the world. But you know, with it being a 4-star hotel, I think maybe they should address this. You know, it wouldn't take much. We'll just give a bit of a better impression. But yeah, this is your balcony area. And then the patio door is sliding and locks like that. And it does block out a lot of noise. There is some construction going on, I think, in the neighbouring hotel. So you get a bit of crashing and banging and noise of angle grinders and what have you, but there's nothing comes through those doors. And I sleep with earplugs in anyway. So I'd also just point out that the TV remote, just there, and the air conditioning control, which is just there, are in plastic bags. And I'm guessing that was a throwback to COVID regulations, but they still do that. I think that's really good. You know, there's untold germs and God knows what on remote controls. So that's nice to see. Just means there's no chance that you're going to pick anything up off anybody else. So this is the room tour. Now, I mentioned about perks if you book directly with the Benidorm Plaza. Now, the first time I stayed, I booked through, I think it was booking.com or someone like that, because it was a little bit cheaper than booking directly with the hotel, only by a tiny amount. But by doing so, I didn't get anything included that I would if I'd booked directly. So I mentioned before about having the complimentary safe, but the other thing, you get a free transfer from Alicante Airport, which drops you right outside the hotel, just opposite on the corner, by the Primavera Park Hotel. And that was included, completely free. It was worth, I think, about 25 euros. And I was only the second stop for drop off, which was great. So that's included, so that it saves you at least 20 euros if you were getting the normal service bus from Alicante Airport. Saves you a lot more than that if you were getting a private transfer or a taxi, which can run up into the almost 100 euros for a return trip. So that's now all included. And then there was a welcome drink on arrival down in the bar, maybe a little voucher to go and exchange for a glass of cava, which was nice. You get a free late checkout if it's required. Now, I won't need that this time. My return flight from Alicante, I believe, is around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So pickup's going to be probably late morning, you know, within the normal checkout times. But if you want a late checkout, it's a bit later in the day, that's included for you as well. You get free Wi-Fi all around the hotel. That's whether you've booked directly or not. And the Wi-Fi is very good. Get really good speeds, no problems streaming, you know, for YouTube, etc. No dropping out or having to log on every time. Just have to fill in a little form when you first log on with your personal details that they have, and your room number, just to verify that you are in fact a guest. And obviously that's then allows you onto the Wi-Fi. And then the other perk that you get by booking directly with them is that you get offers sent to you by email if you register for their, you know, updates and what have you. So just to give you an idea, I'm staying here for 7 nights, room only. I've paid £280 for the week, which is about £40 a night, which is just ridiculously cheap. It's crazy. I couldn't stay in a travel lodge for that, in some really godforsaken place. Yeah, £40 per night, room only. You can book bed and breakfast, you can book half board. I have done half board before, and I've done bed and breakfast before. Now, this is just my personal taste. I'm not saying there's anything bad about the food, but it wasn't really my sort of thing. I wasn't much for the breakfast, unless you got there really first thing in the morning. It tended to be not quite as warm or hot. It was sort of lukewarm. And as regards to the evening meal, that was interesting. It caters more to the Spanish taste, I would say, because they do have quite a lot of Spanish elderly guests in the off season. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Obviously, the wonderful fellow companions in the hotel, very sedate, no crazy parties here. But yeah, I wasn't much for the food, so I've just gone for ordinary room only. I like to eat out. I like to explore different places for my breakfast and what have you. But you can book the half board option, which allows you to either have lunch or evening meal. So that's quite a good option if you'd like your meals to be flexible. But yeah, as far as pricing is concerned, for the money and the location, this hotel for me is perfect. It's literally 5-minute walk over Chicken Bridge into the Old Town. And then if you do want to go down to the New Town or to the beach, again, the beach is 5 minutes literally across there. So all you do, walk out of the hotel, there's a little sort of alleyway that leads down the side of the hotel, which is also open to traffic as well. So they do go slowly, but just be careful. And that brings you out by McDonald's in the Bingo Plaza. And you'll see why, because there's a huge bingo hall. And that's what they call the Bingo Plaza, also known as the Plaza Triangular. And just from there, you've got the main thoroughfare, the Avenida Mediterráneo, which takes you down to the Rincon eventually. And then you can also nip from there down another little street that takes you right to the beachfront. So from a location point of view, I think this is perfect. You are literally central to everything, and it's known as Centro. And the bus stops for travelling for everywhere really are literally just around the corner. If you walk just along the Mediterraneo, you'll find a bus stop next to the tobacco shop. And if you walk around the corner from there by the Madeira Centro Hotel, which is the big blue one that this place overlooks, there's also another bus stop there. And the buses roll frequently all the time to get from here to Altea, Albia, all over the place. So from a location point of view, this hotel I think is perfect. But yeah, value, £40 a night. I don't think you can beat that. I mean, please tell me in the comments if anybody stayed in a 4-star hotel in a central location in Benidorm for £40 a night. And I will try it next time if you can find me one. Obviously, this is off season. This has been filmed in February. Later in the year, in the summer season, this I imagine will get a lot more expensive, and rightly so. You know, it's high season. But yeah, in the off season, you can't go far wrong with this place. I do hope you've enjoyed the little room tour there, and thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, take care and bye for now.